guys? Welcome back to Loft Sports. It's Tyler coming at you with Notre Dame's recap of the New Mexico game from Saturday. This game was as expected. We were the better team. I wanted us to come out and play like it, not dilly-dally around and keep a weak team in the game and, find a way to do something crazy and, God forbid, lose. But we came out, we took care of business, 66-14. That's the most points we've scored in a long time that I can remember. It's great on paper, just looking at the score, but it hasn't changed my opinion of where I think this team is, where I think we're going, and where I think we have the potential to go. Yes, it was a dominant score. Yes, we did a lot of the things I said we needed to, but guys, let's not get too excited. This is a New Mexico team that is pretty bad, and it showed. They had a lot of turnovers, a lot of self-inflicted wounds that they did to themselves, not so much us just making the plays. But we were the better team. We did get the W. We did win big. So overall, I'm happy with that. The three keys I had for the game was maintain caliber. We did. We came out, sluggish start. We jumped on them towards the end of the first half. I think we scored like 28 or 31 points in the second quarter. So we put them to bed at halftime. I was happy with that. Some of the backups got to play in the second half. They got some reps, some experience in game, which is critical going forward. Barring injuries down the road, those guys might be needed. So any game experience they can get is great. Number two, Book was better. Still a little inconsistent, still a little shaky early, but he threw for over 360 yards and he had 5 touchdown passes. So overall, it was a better game than the Louisville outing. And number three, the defense for the most part was dominant. I think our backups gave up that last touchdown, so the starters really only gave up 7 points through 2.5, 3 quarters. Not sure when we started pulling guys out exactly, but defense for the most part was good. Forced turnovers, made some good plays. Maintain caliber was the big part of that. Some things I liked. Obviously the score. 66 points as a fan, gets you excited, gets you pumped up. Some other things I liked, we forced turnovers on defense. It's great to see turnovers. They're huge momentum swing plays. So anytime a turnover is forced, that can turn the game around, keep momentum on your side. Some things I didn't like. We were 1 of 10 on third down. And a few of those were third and short where we should have just been able to power the ball forward on sheer will alone. And we couldn't do that against New Mexico. That is very scary with Georgia coming up in less than 7 days. 1 of 10 on third down against a Mountain West team is unacceptable. We were 5 of 5 on fourth down, but we shouldn't have to go for it 5 freaking times against New Mexico on fourth down. So I'm a little bit concerned about that because we won't be going for it on fourth down against Georgia unless it's absolutely necessary. We had no sacks. None. Nada. Now, yes, they're primarily a running team. I think they only threw the ball like 25-ish times. But to have no sacks when we're supposed to have this vaunted pass rush, that's concerning. Also, they had over 200 yards rushing. Guys, Georgia does 2 things better than any other team in the country. They run the football and they stop the run. If our line play cannot get better, we are not going to stay on the field Saturday night. I'm not going to get too much into that because that's my preview video. I'll come at you guys later with that. But overall, as a fan, you'll take the 66-14 win. You'll be happy about it. But if you read between the lines, it wasn't as dominant as a win as the score looks. I'm still optimistic that we can go down there Saturday and hang, but we'll have to look into it. I'll dissect that and more coming up down the road. Thank you guys. Go Irish. This is Loft Sports signing off.